Snow TV, a spring of collective entertainment.
Just like I said, we're going to look at 4 golden rules that can help you to come about building a strong and a good relationship. Now, let's first of all look at the first one, that in my word I said do not lie. Now, why did I say do not lie? Everyone lies, but sometimes, it is bad. And it is bad, yes, that when you get to lie to someone and the person finds out that you lie about a particular thing, it takes the grace of God for you to lie to someone and the person takes you back. Why? Because they feel that you broke the trust, you broke so many things that would have helped the both of you work and build that marriage or that relationship. Now, that is why I said one of the golden rules that will help you to build a lasting and a strong relationship is to learn not to lie. Yes, learn the best you can not to lie to your partner, not to lie to your spouse, not to lie to your boyfriend. Even try the best you can not to lie. For you to keep a very good, lasting marriage relationship, one of the most important things that you need to learn to do is not to lie. Now, let's move on to the other one again. Number 2 said, keep to your promise. Yes, keep to your promise. A promise is one of the most important things that you can give to someone. Promise is one of the most important things that you can give to someone. Some people will tell you that don't behave like the politicians who promise and they never fulfill their promise. Now, it is very important that you don't get your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you don't get them stuck in with you because you promise and you're not fulfilling the promise. Everybody likes to be treated like a gold. That's why the first one we said don't lie. When you lie, sometimes and somehow it demoralizes your personality, and sometimes somehow it gives you problem for you to merge up with your spouse. Now, the other one said keep to your promise. If you promise to buy me a pair of shoes as my girlfriend, and I'm happy all over getting the pair of shoes from you, and at the end of the day you don't give me that pair of shoes, I begin to have another thinking about you as a person. Why? Because you're giving me the benefit of doubt that I can trust you with a particular thing. That is why I said number 2, the second rule that will help you to build a lasting and strong relationship is to keep to your promise. Number 1, a good number of guys out there will give a lady a ring, just to keep her around because they like her, and because of the bed thing and other stuff, they are just there because they want to be there. You're keeping her because you want to be, my brother, you are keeping someone's daughter and you are not sure if you want to marry her. That is one of the biggest promises that a lot of guys out there do, they get a promising girl, you give her a ring, you want to get to marry her, and at the end of the day, you are not marrying her. Yes, something can happen after divorce. They say, forgive my manner, please. They said engagement does not mean that you are getting married. But sometimes and somehow, let's try the best way we can in making sure that we keep to our promise. Now, let's look at number 3. Number 3 said, argue productively. Every human being on earth argue. We all argue. We argue based on the particular thing, how you see it and how she sees it and how we are looking at it. But at the same time, one of the most important things, one of the big things that I have discovered that somehow people call me from all my programs and talk about the issue they are having, a little flip of argument. Not everyone can take argument, and not everyone can really accept when argument is getting hot. One of the most important things you need to do is that when you are arguing, make sure that you are arguing productively. That the argument that you're putting on the table is something that's going to help you and your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend work about building a very good and a nice relationship. Now, if you argue about if you argue about a particular thing today and tomorrow you come argue about that thing again, your spouse might get tired of you. That is why we say argue productively. And at the same time, avoid getting into argument that will lead to telling your spouse words, telling your boyfriend words, telling your husband, whichever way you see it, word. Even among friends, you learn to argue productively. By this way, you get to learn how to put in your marriage and your relationship. Now again, learn to listen. At the point you're arguing, the other thing you need to do is to work on your listening ability. Yes, when you work on your listening ability, it helps you, to reform and put your marriage your relationship again. And the last one, number 4 that we have here today, it says play nice. It's another big word. Play nice. Just like they said, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, they're supposed to be your best friend. Yes, why? Because you both share a particular thing that you don't share with other persons. What are these? In quotes, the major thing that makes both of you husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. So when we use the word play nice, be the best you can for your spouse. Be the best you can for your spouse. Don't be that kind of a guy who will go out there, talk bad about your girlfriend, come back to her inside, she's the best girl. Don't be that kind of a woman who tells your friends that don't mind my husband, Joe. Don't mind her, and so they always do. But when you come back home, you're darling and honing him. No, it doesn't work that way. No, love and marriage relationship cannot work that way. When you come up with the habit of talking bad about your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your spouse, and all that, in the presence of your friends, they look down on the man that you call the husband. They look down on the woman that you call the wife. So what ideology are you going to put together as a man, as a woman who is looking out to build a very good and a strong relationship is to learn to play nice. Now, how do you play nice? Be the best you can for your man. Be the best you can for your woman. Try the best you can to show a 100 flow of appreciation. Avoid getting into unnecessary argument, like we said before, unnecessary troubles, and make people feel less about you. A man, psychology will tell you no man or no woman will want to hear another person insult his or her husband or wife. But sometimes husband and wife out there, they don't play nice. They go out there with their friends, they talk bad about their spouse. Now, if you talk bad about your spouse, what do you think? What do you make of your friends? Actually, I go out there and I tell people, my wife she's just this kind of a naughty woman. My friends already they see me that I don't have respect for my wife. That is that word, play nice. Yes, what are we trying to look at to that? There are 4 golden rules that will help you to build a strong marriage and a strong relationship. Don't forget, number 1, before I say, do not lie. Try the best you can not to lie to your spouse. No, lie kills. If you lie to me and I find out that you just lied to me, next time I'll find it difficult to believe you. Number 2, which says, keep to promise. Do not make a promise that you cannot fulfill. No, they don't work for me. Try the best you cannot to promise me something, or you can surprise me. When you promise me, I don't get it. Oh, I feel that. Waiting with this now. Forgive my manners though. Then the other one, we're looking at it again. Number 3, like I said before, I said argue productive. Base your argument on something that will help you and your husband, your spouse, work on building a very strong relationship. Why number 4? Forgive my manner. I said play nice. Try the best you can to be there for your husband, your wife, your spouse, your boy, whosoever comes your way in relationship. Yes, I want to end with this word that says relationship is not an easy thing. We all know if you're being through challenges, but that relationship is not an easy thing. But there is one special way out. That is respect for your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, and your girlfriend. Yes, before we go, please do the best you can to subscribe to our channel at Official Snow TV on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all our social media platforms. Check out our website at www.snowmultimediatv.com. Follow me on my personal handle at I am Sir White.
Snow TV, a spring of collective entertainment.